Right now, the sun is shining, but you're not actually seeing it. You're seeing light that left it 8 minutes ago. If the sun vanished this second, you wouldn't know. Not yet. What happens after that is far stranger than any movie's ever shown you. Let's start the clock. The sun disappears. For 8 minutes, nothing happens. That's how long light takes to reach us. The sky stays blue, but gravity travels at that same speed. So Earth keeps orbiting a sun that's already gone, until minute 8 with 20 seconds, when both vanish at once. The light cuts out, and Earth's gravitational leash snaps, flinging it into a straight line at 67,000 miles an hour. That's when everything starts. The moon goes dark instantly. It only reflected sunlight. Photosynthesis stops almost immediately. Physically, you're fine. Earth holds heat like a battery, and anything running on nuclear, hydro, or gas keeps working. What breaks immediately is your internal clock. Strip away day and night, and your circadian rhythm starts drifting within hours. Animals split the same way. Nocturnal species barely notice, but anything on a daylight schedule has its clock thrown into chaos. No deaths yet, just a planet quietly losing about 36 degrees Fahrenheit a day. Within the first week, temperatures crash below 0 degrees Fahrenheit everywhere, including the tropics, and frostbite sets in within hours outside. By 1 month, photosynthetic life is essentially over, and the ocean surface starts freezing, insulating the water below. For people, this is where cold becomes famine. Crops, livestock feed, fish stocks all ran on sunlight upstream, and that's gone. Vitamin D deficiency moves from depleted to symptomatic. For animals, the early freeze already wiped out most cold-blooded species, collapsing food webs. Herbivores starve, predators follow. Only the animals humans are actively feeding. Livestock, pets, zoo animals are holding on. Quick reality check, because everyone assumes this part. You wouldn't suffocate. Earth's atmosphere holds so much stored oxygen that even with every plant and ocean organism gone, there's enough breathable air left for roughly 1,000 years. The cold and the empty pantry kill you long before the air ever does. 1 year out, surface temperature has dropped to around minus 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Earth has drifted roughly 600 million miles off its old orbit, with nothing left to pull it back. Surviving humans aren't recovering from a disaster anymore. They're living in sealed shelters, growing food under lamps, running on reactors or geothermal power. Less recovery, more a space colony that happens to sit on a planet. For wild animals, the overwhelming majority that ever depended on sunlight is extinct in the wild. But deep-sea hydrothermal vents never needed the sun to begin with. Life down there just keeps going. A century out, Earth is roughly 60 billion miles from where the sun used to be. Still nowhere near another star, just permanently dark. Surface temperature keeps creeping toward its eventual floor near minus 400 degrees Fahrenheit, though actually reaching it would take millions of more years. At this point, the question isn't physics, it's people. Any stockpiled reactor fuel is long gone, so survival runs entirely on geothermal power. But keeping a human population alive, fed, and genetically viable across generations, sealed in the same shelters, is a different problem than just keeping the lights on. Here's the surprise. Earth doesn't cool forever. Its core is still hot. Leftover heat from formation, topped up by radioactive decay, leaking out for hundreds of years. Eventually, hundreds of years from now, that heat balances what's radiating into space, and Earth settles at a final stable temperature near minus 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Cold, beyond intuition, but stable. So if the sun ever feels like background noise, this is the math underneath that assumption. Here's the part that flips this whole story. Humanity wouldn't just be sitting there, waiting for the cold to win. Long before Earth ever drifted to that final, frozen equilibrium, the same ingenuity that built underground reactors and geothermal cities would almost certainly be aimed at something bigger: leaving. Astronomers have already found thousands of planets orbiting other stars, several sitting in the right zone for liquid water. Given many years to design real interstellar ships, humanity's best move wouldn't be surviving on a dead, drifting Earth forever. The same crisis that nearly ended us could be the very thing that pushes us to a new home among the stars. If that timeline made you appreciate our sun more, subscribe. See you in the next one.